Hello guys, how you guys doing? Welcome to HLB Valorant pre-season's friendly match. Today's team are going to be World Class Chokers and ZTX Esports. For World Class Chokers, the lineup it's going to be Ecstasy, Kill Switch, Raiden, Rainman, and Cry. And for ZTX, the lineup is going to be Recall, Aztec R, Blood, Default Dreamer, and ZZ. ZZ Fly actually. Anyways, so before we start the game, we have to pull those captains into our voice channel, and then we're gonna do a toss, and then we're going to do the map bans and pick sides. So yeah, we're just waiting for that right now. And for today's casting, I'm here with Purple Tiger.
Oh,
So, hello, Mr. Recall. Both captains are here. Hello, Mr. Recall, and hello, Ecstasy. How you guys
Hello.
doing?
Hello.
Hi.
hello.
Yes. So, World Class Chokers. World Class Chokers, heads or tails?
Heads.
Okay, heads. You picked heads. It looks
Okay.
like World Class Chokers. You guys won this toss. Pick side or make a map ban. Map ban.
We're gonna have map ban.
Okay, World Class Chokers. You guys are going to go for the map ban, and okay, what are the maps you guys?
So
you guys
we're
are
gonna
going
first
to-
ban Haven.
Okay, Haven banned. Mr. Recall, what do you want to ban?
Split.
Split banned. Heaven and Split out of the source. Okay. World Class Chokers.
Okay. We're gonna play bind.
Okay, so you guys are going to go for bind. Mr. Recall, which side do you want to play?
Defending.
Okay, so it looks like ZTX Esports, you guys are going to play the defender side, and World Class Chokers, you guys are going to play the attacker side, and the map is going to be bind. So, good luck, guys.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
So, Tiger. You there?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, so who do you think who's gonna win? What's going to happen? It's going to be an interesting match, to be honest. Last week there was a match against the Aurora team and World Class Chokers. World Class Chokers, they won. Team Aurora took about like 6 rounds or something like that.
Yes.
And also, when it comes to World Class Chokers, they're very good with executions, as far
Yeah.
as I have seen.
Very
Uh,
aggressive. Very aggressive.
Yeah. So what do you have to say? It's up to you right now.
What I'm expecting a very aggressive push by world class chokers. The thing is that I want to see what happens with ZTX. I hope ZTX has watched the previous match, and actually I took some notes from the previous match, because that was a steamroll tournament last Friday. Literally, the world class chokers just yeah.
Anyways, Tiger, you were saying?
Last match they literally steamrolled over Aurora team Aurora. I hope the ZTX is prepared for such a aggressive push by WCC.
And Tiger, I have to tell you something about you should not like take these guys lightly. These guys are like legend of BD community. Okay.
I agree.
So, once in a fairy tale dream, these guys were a real pro and real shining, inspiration to every other CS:GO new CS:GO players out there. Now these guys are playing Valorant. I'm not going to take lightly when it comes to ZTX. I think World Class Chokers, they should also be ready for this, because I'm going for ZTX today. They're gonna dominate this game.
I'm gonna stick with WCC. Last game made me a believer in WCC.
Wow, it made you a believer. It's mostly because you never saw ZTX playing, bro.
No, I don't think I have, but I'm gonna put my chances where I've seen, I can believe, I have faith in, because I've seen how well they move. It is like as if a mechanical object. It is synergized. It is oiled for execution. They are calculated about their actions. They're never going on to. They don't have a plan X. They always have a plan every time. A, B, C, D. It goes on, and that's a specialty of the world class chokers. I clearly could see that in last game when one plan was choked up when Aurora got the lead. Aurora got a round. They immediately switched to another plan, and that was pretty impressive to watch. In fact. I do wonder how they're going to play this map with all the teleporters in bind. Do wonder how they're going to execute that.
You know, when it comes to having a proper 5v5 match, when both teams have like good aims, it's up to the IGL in-game leaders to make the proper call to have a win, have a a snatching round for the team. And when it comes to that, I'm going to say that Mr. Recall, he's a big inspiration to me, and yeah, I'm gonna stick to that. So good luck.
I gotta say, Ecstasy was a big wake up call for me. In fact, I expected Aurora to win last tournament, but Ecstasy really showed how he could utilize his teammates to the maximum, just switching around and creating different tactics on the fly. And it was pretty impressive to watch him at work. Him being at IGL, he knows what he's doing, and him choosing bind. I think they have a plan. They have something in mind for this.
So is the match started yet? Is it?
No, not yet, not yet.
So well, Tiger, tell me about this. Aside from casting for this game, how's it going with Valorant? Like, how are you liking this game up until now? From beta, we both have been playing this game since like beta together. Okay, so yeah, like I got a good break to play this game. I'm enjoying it from my side.
So from my side, I gotta say, due to my variation of ping, I still have not got a wide network. I know, people will rage. Yeah, people are going to flip over that. Yes, indeed. But I'm having a really good time playing this game. It is pretty much to a point like CS:GO, but it's got the mixture of Overwatch and the expandability of R6 in it, because you have the ability to aim down sight. It's up to you. Would you like to aim down sight, or would you like to just snap to heads? It is really It's really interesting for me and engaging for me to play with the different abilities, to learn each character, to main a character. It's really in depth, and that's why I find this game extremely engaging. And it's kind of disappointing to see if a person quits the game in mid round. Like you got to stick all the way till round 13. But when you have somebody rage quit and leave, it's kind of sad to watch that.
I mean, we get to, yeah. Is that even possible? But the thing about the Valorant rank system is that if you want to rage quit, you have to get out from the game. You can't be on the client anymore. So you have to wait until the game is over. In other games, you can just, quit and bam, done. You can go ahead, join another game, or maybe play something else, use a third-party application to play in another kind of server, or maybe join a community server and play pickup games, anything. But in Valorant, you don't have that option. When you're playing a game, you're very committed to it. So Riot made sure that when you're playing this game, you're playing this game. You're not doing something else.
See, the thing is that people, when they really get raged, they just toss manage the game and quit it, and they go play other games, because of course, not only Valorant is the only game out there where you can be competitive or where you can enjoy, and that's the pain in the ass. Like literally, it is just upsetting to watch people, especially when I'm playing, people just quitting. Like one guy, when I was playing one round and I popped his head off, and we were winning. We were defending against them. He just quit. He just left the game, and he never came back. So they had an AFK player on their team, and it was kind of sad them to see that they're struggling with an AFK player. Plus they're losing also, which was pretty easy for me to get the win. But watching it from a from a middle ground standpoint of view, it was kind of sad. It's unfair, in fact.
I mean, we're a bunch of like Platinum 1 players, Platinum 3 players, average players. I guess from today's match, World Class Chokers versus ZTX Esports, it's a really good chance, a really nice opportunity to learn a new thing or two, to be honest. What do you think?
Over here, every tournament, every game is going to be a chance to learn. That's what I would say because every time a player comes, especially an IGL comes into a game, and he's got his own team with him, he's always thinking on the flow. He's thinking, okay, fine, this tactic is not working. Okay, fine, let's move to this strategy. Let's move to this, or let's switch it up to this move, or we'll rush this, or we'll rush that. We'll take control of this area, and then we will work around, try lurking. It is always a learning experience for me, especially from a guy who's been playing competitive games for a very long time. I always find out, I always find in a Valorant to be very, very learning and engaging because they have they have the dynamics to create opportunities and to take away opportunities, especially with the ability to use abilities to use various characters and to actually use their abilities to think uniquely about how to use those abilities to make opportunities to take away opportunities. So yeah, I expect it. I'm pretty much sure that this game right now in this tournament is going to be very entertaining. People, a lot of Valorant fans and Valorant future pro players, or even pro players who are watching this just for fun, laying back and chilling, can actually might pick up something because I expect that kind of class of gameplay over here.
God knows what's going to happen. When it comes to, and by the way, to the viewers out there, we're being a little late because one of the players from the team, he's having a little Vanguard issues. So yeah, we're waiting for that. Stick with us. Anyways, back to the point, Tiger. Well, when it comes to like playing a proper 5v5 match, when you have a proper IGL, the team, they have the good aim, good game sense, and everything is like top notch. They're gonna go all out. The situation is kind of like that. The IGL, at the IGL, he's not playing for the frags, he's not playing for the kills, he's just out there, making the call so that his team will have a easy way out to win the rounds or something like that, or maybe trying to solve a puzzle that can help them to dominate the opponent. So to ZTX or maybe to the world class chokers, they have to understand this fact that being an IGL is not always about making just a random call or something like that. And I'm pretty sure one thing for sure about ZTX, Mr. Recall, the IGL, he is a really good IGL. Like seriously, not gonna lie. When it comes to ZTX, it's kind of like Recall. Okay, imagine this situation. Recall is just making the call, and his team, 4 of his men, they're just in front of him and fighting for Recall. Okay, and Recall is just like patting them on their head or on their back, and everything is happening. They have the faith, they have the trust in one another, in their own roles also. They're very also confident about their own roles. So yeah.
What I feel about IGLs are they are like the chess master and the chess pieces are the other teammates. They always got to think on their feet and keep making up plans on the fly, like immediately, not like waiting for the end of the round. They have to think like flash seconds. They got to just they got to keep on thinking about various plans if one plan fails. And from what I seen from STC in the last tournament was pretty much groundbreaking. Him just working around the various ways the Aurora tried to block their attacks, and it was pretty interesting to watch him. And I was pretty impressed by the way he utilized his teammates to win the tournament. The domination was beyond boundaries. It was pure steamroll. That's why I really want to watch this match because he's the one who called the shot for Bind. Bind, from my experience, has got a lot of long range, and plus the teleporters do sometimes it can work in your favor and can work against your favor. And there are 2 sides, but there are many ways you can access those sides. And since Bind is such a small map, you can literally flank very easily in Bind. So I want to see what he's gonna do. So yeah, and that's what I would say about STC.
True. Very true. I mean, I don't have anything else to say on top of that.
What do you think about Bind as a map? the teleporters, the different angles, double heaven, hookah and heaven, those platforms, and what do you think about it? It's being such a small map. What do you think?
Uh, the map is small, which is good. If the map was big, from my perspective, map was big with teleporters, those TP, it would be really unfair for both sides, to be honest. Like for the defenders, they have to be, they have to be worried about many different angles, more space and everything. And for attackers side, they also have to, worry about their own things. On
Right.
defenders side, they can take it. If the map was big, and defenders too can gamble like, hey, let's push this side or this angle, then the T's are going to have to stop them because the map is big. That's what we're talking about. But on your point, the map is small, good, but it also has teleporters, TP. So having those TPs are like, you can easily fake the opponent
Right.
easily. And yeah, like buying, we're gonna see what's going to happen. Like, see, I'm putting my bet on ZTX.
I'm putting my
Let's
bet
see.
on WCC.
Yeah,
WCC.
you're gonna lose. Don't worry, bro.
Lol, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. Yes. So in the first pistol round, we can see that is the GTX has actually gone with Phoenix, Sage, Omen, and Sova and Killjoy as their players. We can see that Sova has actually chosen to go with a silent pistol. Interesting. Okay.
USP, Ghost.
You Ghost USP, yes. Seems like they are. There's a predominant move to B. They're thinking to move to B, while the Sage is still hanging out in the back of A.
I
Interesting.
think the poor guy is like AFK or something.
Yeah. I hope there's no connection issues. Give me a second. I'm also having a bit of technical difficulties with. All right. So I just fixed my settings. Unfortunately, my window just got minimized, but now I'm back. As we can see from the map, from the mini map over here, by the look of it, SSC is trying to move to A. They have given the bomb, the spike to. They're giving the spike to the Sage, who is Kill Switch. Skill Switch is going to carry the spike. Though we don't see Sage being moving up. It seems to be that she's going to stay back. Kill Switch is going to stay back. While Phoenix, the Brimstone, was being played at STC, and Cry is going to move up with together to get some frags. All right, they're going to start leading like that. While on the other hand, we see that Sage and Sova are both at A, waiting for a move from world-class chokers. I do wonder.
Another thing you have to understand that this is a very city-sided map, like a defender side. So if you're playing properly, you will have if you have like dominating rounds on this on a defender side, you can win this like very easily. You can win this map.
True. Over here we see Omen of the defense. Omen being blank. Okay. Omen does not have a name. Taz, Aurora, is that actually Omen without a name? Why does Omen not have a name over here?
You can press tab and check it. Maybe it's a glitch.
Yeah, for me, I don't see a name over here, unfortunately. Though, I can't see the name. All right. Immediately, Omen moves up to B long, puts a shadow ball down, creating creating a diversion over there. But as you can see, Brimstone and Phoenix moves on through showers of the A side.
Smoke's down.
Okay. Blood picks up SSC. SSC is down. IGL of WCC just went down. Rainman takes turn recall. Moving in for an opportunity. The Omen and Killjoy has moved are moving from B to A. Spike has been planted. Fantastic. That was a quick push by WCC. CC took down kill switch. Now it's 3v3 as the round continues. Cry takes on Omen. And the Cry's default Dreamer just took down the Cry at site. Now it's a 1v3. The defense, let's see what the defense is gonna do now. Placing down a turret, Killjoy moves up. And he is gonna fake a defuse. Oh, he just got taken down. Raiden just got taken down by default Dreamer. Good. Actually, that was a very interesting move. They expected them to move to A, but they also tried to bank on B, which was pretty much to a point not advisable, especially in the first special round. It was pretty obvious that they would go to A. Though now they have the defenders have moved to A, and they're waiting. Sova and Phoenix are at A, while Sage is also just moved into A. At B side, we can see that CC, the defense, CC and Recall are okay. Shade again moved with Shade is on Omen's on B long along with Killjoy, waiting for a push through B long. Phoenix SSC is moving in through B long. The Cypher of the other side, the Cypher of the attacker, Raiden just went down. And SSC takes on Omen, default Dreamer takes on Kill Switch. There's a lot of gunfight, there's a big gunfight going down at B long. Now, SSC is moving to B, it's a B move, move. And SSC is at B planting most probably. And Spike's been initiated at B. Fantastic, good switch of sides, good switch of bomb sites. And SSC reheals using his fire hands, while on the other hand, Sage and Sova is trying to move in through. Sage and Sova, Blood and CC are trying to move through Hookah, and CC just got taken down by Rainman. SSC follows up with Blood, and that is it. Attackers have won again. WCC is hot out of the gates, dominating, absolute dominating. So, what do you think, Aurora?
I think
Still believing in.
I'm going to. It looks like when it comes to WCC, I think they're kicking off on the server very nicely. Yeah, they're in a rhythm right now. I think if Recall and his team ZTX, if they can figure this out, if they can figure out their flaws and everything, yeah, they can make a comeback. But other than that, it's all up to WCC right now and ZTX. Let's go.
Right, and. By the looks of it, WCC, SSC is trying to move in through B long, while WCC's Brimstone and Raze are moving together through the center while moving into Hookah. Interesting. Okay. Sage is still Kill Switch is still standing back. What's going on? Does anybody have any report on Kill Switch why he's AFK? He's got a spike. While on the defender side, we can see that Shade, Omen is trying to throw down more shade down B long, distracting SSC's approach. While on Hookah, we see Brimstone and Raze, which is Rainman and Cry moving in through Hookah. While on now they're attacking B. They are going full B. Omen's in a gunfight. Nobody's taken down yet, but Omen's got some damage on him. And Raiden takes down Recall. Default takes down Rainman. Ooh, tight. Putting down some suppressive fire down to Hookah. Blood is trying to make a play, but immediately blocked off. The side has been blocked off by Brimstone to smoke. On the other hand, we see Sage with the spike. No, the spike has been planted. Oh, that was a quick plant. Taking the chance, default Dreamer and Sova moves into. Sova moves in bomb site, while on the other hand, they take down Hookah. Cry was at Hookah and Cry got taken on. Raiden takes on Blood. Now it's a 2v1 and that's it. That is it. That was a clutch. Defenders just clutched this. That was a good clutch.
Nice retake. A nice
retake
from ZTX.
ZTX. Nice retake, in fact. I'm pretty sure that because the Sage
It looks like they picked it up from ZTX. Now they're gonna be in another good rhythm.
Placing alarm bot.
Just in case those who are having a stream lagging, you guys can go ahead and reduce the resolution or something like that. Might fix it.
So the thing over there, we could, as we can see again, default Dreamer and Omen are sticking to B long. While on the other hand, now they're switching up sides to go to the next bomb site. So again, once again, the stage on the attacker side, which is Kill Switch, has got the spike. But they have a very heavy push going through the middle. Nobody's pushing through showers. Unfortunate.
I think they are trying to take it.
Sage puts up a wall, and now a spike has been initiated. With this temporary wall in place, spike's been planted. Only two players left on the attacking side. It's 2v3 now. Phoenix and Sage, can they hold it down? No, Sage and Phoenix are taken down. Seems like ZTX might come back. They're actually putting up a good fight. They're actually taking their time in defusing that. They're really putting a message out telling to WCC that they're alive, that they're awoken, the dragon. Pretty much interesting. I think that Aurora's belief in ZTX has been renewed.
I mean, it's always about like, you know, having the faith, and if a team if they can figure out, if ZTX they're already figuring out like how WCC are playing, so obviously they'll try to abuse that, you know. So I think from WCC they have to come up with another solution. Yes,
Right.
that's true. And other than that, I don't know what's going to happen, bro.
Sage and Raze move through the middle, while Phoenix and Brimstone, who are Cry and SSA are moving through showers. But now Sova pulls off his ultimate, making them push back, making them to take a fallback. And Killswitch uses ultimate to resurrect SSA, who was picked off by Blood. Now continuing over here, Sage again trying to move in through with Raze, Killswitch and Rainman trying to move through the middle over here, while Phoenix and Cry try to move through shower. Oh, double off by Recall, taking down Killswitch and Rainman, putting the spike right in the center. Raiden takes off default Rima and Cry takes down CC. Shot fired at A. And Brimstone opens the heavens and takes out Recall.
You know,
Even though
that shot though.
that was pretty good actually. That collateral, juicy collateral actually.
Yeah, I had to make.
That was a juicy collateral. Now we can see a 2v2 over here. Cypher recovered the spike, and Brimstone was also moving up to B. They switched up sides. And Omen's already on site and taken down the planter. Omen took down Raiden. Cry take down Omen. Default Dreamer just takes down Cry. Wow. That was quick. That was executed well. Seems like WCC must play a bit more harder to actually plant now.
It looks like that. If they want to win WCC right now, they have to try and come up with another solution, or else this is pretty much impossible, to be honest.
Placing sentry.
Okay, now looking at it, everybody seems to go middle to the attacker side and moving through middle.
Peter, another thing about the ulti that Sova used last round.
Yes.
That was really good.
No, that took down STC. That was pretty calculated, isn't it? Taking down the
That was
IGL.
Sova, he's not the IGL. Recall, Phoenix.
No, I'm talking about Phoenix. Phoenix got taken down. The STC who was playing Phoenix.
Yes. ZTX.
No, last round STC got taken down by this thing, the Sova of ZTX, who was Blood.
You know,
Blood took down this thing.
Another thing is that Sage, she had ulti and she used it up which gave
Yeah.
away any good
I know
information that
exactly
hey,
where you are.
two of the guys are at washroom, and ZTX they just abused it.
Mm-hmm.
You will not kill my
Over here we
ally.
see a 3v2. The defenders are having the upper hand over here. Phoenix being on site B, waiting for Cypher to peek through. Cypher has no idea. Raiden takes on CC stage, and wow, that was a quick peek by Recall, taking down Raiden, defeating the push to B. Wow, fantastic, real fantastic. Gotta say, ZTX is really putting up a fight over here. It is not going in WCC's favor.
Yeah, when it like the first two rounds that WCC had, I think ZTX just had to let them have it because they were trying to figure out like, okay, if these guys are going to take rounds from us, how are they going to take? So after figuring that out, ZTX, the captain, was like, okay, guys, time to make them like we should let them know who's the boss over here on this server right now. And ZTX, they're doing that right, exactly like that.
Right. Pushing up to Cubby. We see Kill Switch, Cry. We see Kill Switch, Rain Man, and STC. Kill Switch and STC are switching. Kill Switch and STC are sticking together at Cubby, trying to move through. It seems like they are pushing to Brimstone and Raze. Oh, Blood takes on Cry. Rain Man takes on Blood at Showers. That was a quick exchange. That was really quick exchange. SSC takes on CC at A, clearing out A. Only one remaining operator at A. And Omen just teleported to B. Why would Omen do that? He knew that they were coming to A. Spikes being planted, spikes down at A. Rainman's waiting through showers. Looking, most probably he's going to wait for a peek through heaven. And we see over here, SSC just got taken up with Default Dreamer and Omen. And Default Dreamer and Omen moving through U-Hall.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Kill Switch takes on Omen. Default Dreamer takes on Kill Switch. Coming down to a 2v2. Recall is diffusing. Recall is diffusing. And there you go. It's diffused. Cypher being offside over here. Cypher, who's Raiden being totally offside over here, really. I mean, he really didn't do anything to compete or to even stop the diffuse. Recall had it. Recall really had it. Seems like they're putting up a really dominative show here, the ZTX. What do you think is what's it called?
Placing sentry.
What do you think WCC is gonna do now? It seems like they're running out of options very quickly. This might be a very quick game if this continues.
Options. Also about WCC, they're right now tagging up ZTX. They're gonna pack them up and send them home, to be honest.
Yeah, it seems like it. It really seems like it. Over here we see Recall watching. Recall is watching Showers right now. Recall is watching Showers while Brimstone, while Cry and Rain Man are moving through Showers. He's also waiting on the. There goes the Sage's wall. He knows. Recall knows over here that they're going to push through A. We got 3 operators down at A, and let's see who's going to flinch first. Who's going to move in first? Smoke's coming down at Heaven. Recall's been blinded at Heaven. Now Recall immediately throws out 2 flash. And he knows, Spike, yeah, he's been killed. CC takes on Kill Switch. CC takes on Raiden out of the pick, but SSC takes on CC. Collateral. Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, now it's a 4v3. WCC looks grim for WCC, though they got the spike. Okay, we see that SSC is moving in with the spike. Recall the spike, and Recall just been taken out by Cry. Cry just moving from Showers. And now SSC and Rain Man are moving to B. Seems like since they understood that A is defended, now they're moving to B. Let's see if ZTX can come back and understand they already moved to B. Hook has been blocked off, and Omen tries to reply with a pick. Unfortunately, fails to capitalize, but he takes down Rain Man. And Default Dreamer takes down SSC, and Cry takes down Omen. Default Dreamer takes down Cry, and GG over there. That was a round over there. 6-2. ZTX really seems to be putting the nail on the coffin to WCC over here. Unstoppable.
No shit. I think for WCC right now, I really don't have anything else to say because
Can someone
right
get
now
this?
I'm enjoying whatever ZTX are doing, and for WCC I would say that you guys have to just look for the flaws. They gotta ZTX whenever they're trying to make a mistake, whenever they're making a mistake, WCC they have to recognize that and take a good advantage. Or it's pretty much impossible to have a round on the attacker side. Even if it was ZTX, it would be still the same.
Right. Recall just takes down Raiden as he was trying to sniff to A, and seems like they're moving to B. WCC is moving to B. SSC is pushing the lead. With SSC is pushing the lead with Kill Switch. Kill Switch has got the spike. Spike's gonna be planted at B. Seems like it. No. Kill Switch takes on the default Reaver, and Omen takes on Rainman. Omen takes on Cry. It's a 2v3 now. WCC is really up against the wall over here. The spike is still not being planted. Spike carry being killed. Kill Switch has been killed by CC, and Blood is trying to slowly lurk to, and Blood takes down Ecstasy. Ooh, ZTX really putting them to the ropes. WCC better come up with a plan, or else this is match over. It's already 7 points to ZTX. It is massacre. At least Aurora had 3 points in the last tournament, but it feels like WCC is getting massacred over here. All right, we can.
I would say.
Oh, this time it's not again Kill Switch again carrying the spike, and they're making a move. They're making a slow move through B long, and Omen unfortunately just puts down a shade and retreats because he must have understood. They're again pushing through B, and Omen teleports behind. Omen tries to teleport behind the whole team or behind WCC. Unfortunately, he teleports back. Now WCC is trying to move through to A. SSC making the move with the Kill Switch. It seems like Brimstone's gonna peek through hookah. Brimstone being Cry. Cry is waiting to be not slowed anymore by Sage's ability. Now he's trying to take a peek through hookah. And at U-Hall, of course, there's somebody waiting. Killjoy of the other team. Not Killjoy, sorry. Rainman of the other team just waiting. No, Killjoy, sorry. Default Dreamer of the other team just waiting at U-Halls for somebody to peek through a hookah.
Tanya, another thing.
Yes?
The Omen tried to use his ulti, and he was properly teleported. But guess what? They panicked. Workers they panicked and they tried to kill Omen. They tried to kill the Omen while he was trying to shadow shift.
Right.
Those guys should have just waited for him.
That was a flawless round. That was just a flawless round. It was massacre. It was absolute. It was actually a gun range for the ZXT over there. It was absolute massacre. WCC went hardcore into B and just got absolutely shut down. Real shutdown. They're unfortunate, very unfortunate. And I don't know what SSC is thinking. He must be totally taken aback with such movements, with such state of affairs, that he must be really discouraged right now. But I hope he's not. Oh yeah, we see Recall and Sage of ZTX moving up, trying to. Unfortunately, Recall just splashed himself. Okay, we can. Yeah, shit happens. Sova just called in a drone and went into showers, but he immediately found out that Cry and Rainman are waiting for him. So he retreated back to A. Sage and Phoenix are waiting at A port. Just waiting, just biding time, wasting time. There's only 59 seconds, 58 seconds, and counting down. Will WCC make a play and capitalize on this play or not? We can see a more slow movement by Cry and Rainman from showers, and Sova trying to put down the suppressing fire on showers, knowing that Cry and Rainman. Seems like Rainman's inside. and Recall just takes on SSC and kill switch. Spike's being dropped. Rainman takes on Blood.
Here.
Recall tried to heal himself with fire hands. Unfortunately, Rainman and Raiden takes down Recall and CC. At A, it's 3v2. Tables might have been turned over here. Spike's been planted. Let's see if they can hold down A. And default Dreamer takes down Rainman, and Omen takes down Cry. Raiden takes down Omen. And now it's only between default Dreamer and Raiden, and that's it. That is it. Game over. Round over. Default Dreamer takes down the Cypher, who is Raiden. And defused. WCC almost had it over there. Almost had it. Gotta say, almost had it. But unfortunately, it didn't. They couldn't capitalize on that opportunity. It was a blatant opportunity. But everything flopped off. Everything went up in the air as soon as STC and Skillswitch got shot. Who was carrying the spike, and STC was leading the charge into A. Very unfortunate that they're really depending on the IGL over here. They can't work as an independent unit if IGL has been taken out, and that is pretty sad to watch. Over here we see that Omen and Default Dreamer are watching down B long, but unfortunately couldn't capitalize on anybody. Nobody was there. Nobody was at home, and Blood takes on Cry. Raiden takes on Omen. Pretty good. They're still trying to move to A, while Cypher of the other team, who is Raiden trying to lurk in the background of B. While Killswitch is trying to move to A, with Phoenix being at A short. Phoenix moving up to A port, which is STC. STC is moving up to A port, and STC is trying to control A from A short from A port. But unfortunately, Default Dreamer has taken down Raiden. Raiden can no more lurk. CC just called up. CC just resurrected Omen, making the odds equal 3v3, and Spike's being planted at A. Seems like WCC has got control of A. It's a 4v2 now. Let's see if the ZXT can actually recap this point. SCC being taken down by the Default Dreamer. Default Dreamer moving up from vent. Killswitch being taken. Killswitch took down both Default Dreamer and Omen, making WCC win the round. Can that be called as a comeback, Aurora? Can that be called as a comeback?
No, I don't. I mean, I'm not gonna go for the comeback right now. I'm not going to the comeback right, because in a round where World Class Chokers, they tried to take B side, and they were successfully at B side. They were at hookah. They had B long. They were just stepping inside the side. They were just stepping in at B side. But ZTX, they had a good read on World Class Chokers. They had a good read on them, and ZTX, they made a really fast rotation, and they shut them down. They shut World Class Chokers down. They didn't have the chance to have plant a bomb. On other hand, on another situation where most of the time World Class Chokers, they were World Class Chokers, they were having the bomb plant, but they couldn't hold it. They couldn't play the after plant. So ZTX, they had a really successful retake, to be honest. It's not about I'm going to say for ZTX, they may not have, they didn't have a really successful hold at side, but when it comes to retake, ZTX, they were really successful with it. Like World Class Chokers, they had the side, they planted the bomb. Okay, ZTX, they just held down. They waited for the team. They waited for the IGL to make the call. They made the calls. They were ready. They were just went all out with the aim and out. So yes, successful retakes from ZTX, more than just holding sides. I mean, when it comes to holding sides, it wasn't really good, to be honest, but the retakes were really awesome. At another round, it was really beautiful. Like ZTX just shut them down.
My apologies. My apologies to cut you short, but it seems like it's ZTX being on attacking over here, and ZTX pushed through aggressively through hookah, capitalizing on that, and actually planted the spike. Now only STC remains, and Recall takes on STC.
That's what I have to say about Workhorse Chokers right now. Right now, they're on the defender side. So right now, they have to do what ZTX were doing. They have to do
Yeah.
something way better or something similar to
Mm-hmm.
what ZTX is doing right now. ZTX was doing at defender's position. So yeah,
Right.
and for the Workhorse for ZTX right now, they're at the attacker side. God knows what's going to happen.
I think WCC can come back. There's just 2 more rounds, and it seems very grim for WCC. Unfortunately, very very grim. Recall over here trying to push up through a shot, going for the A side this time, but will be responded by kill switch, who's just been taken out. Rainman just got taken out by recall. 2 picks. SSC responds back for his team, and by taking out recall. Cry on the other hand is flanking through heaven. Cry is moving through to heaven and flanking along with Raiden. They are trying to get control of A. Hold up. CC just took down Raiden. Okay. Oh, SSC just taken on default Dreamer, and Omen takes on SSC. Cry takes down the Omen, and now it's only 1v1. Cry versus ZC. Let's see. The spike's been planted at A. CC, I think, can capitalize on this and actually protect, because Cry is still not done a defuse. He is defusing, and he's been taken out. CC just took down Cry. Oh, there the timing was bad. I gotta say the timing was really bad. Especially it was pretty late for defusing. Especially, I mean, he could not fake it out. If he faked it out, he would have lost the round irrespective. There was only a lose-lose opportunity over there for WCC. With such opportunities, and they've been put against the wall, honestly.
About Workhorse Chokers, they made the fake. He should have just made a push and tried to take any info out of it, but he didn't. So it looks like Sage, he took the bait. Another thing about this map, at A side, Sage, he's just using up a wall to block outside, and then they're planting at this one sharp corner, and after that they're just playing after plan. As
Right.
doing that, they should know this meta. This is a really common meta, to be honest, where you use the Sage wall to, block out, to defend your bomb planter, and when it's done, you just plant this at this one corner, and bam, done.
Right. CC puts down a wall. Blood takes down Rainman.
Here.
SSC has already been taken out. There's no IGL. Omen and Recall have been taken out from ZXC. The spike's been planted. Of course, CC and Default Dreamer watching. CC and Default Dreamer watching U-Hall. And Cypher pushes in through. CC capitalizes on Raiden. And Cry takes on Default Dreamer. And there goes the defuse. I think maybe there is a chance for WCC over here. Maybe. Because we can see that ZTX over here depend on the same tactic twice. Seems like the WCC is learning from that. Clearly, they are learning from that. And normally, if I was playing, I would actually switch sides from A to go to B and B to go to A, alternative. But again, going twice to A. Now, watching this move, it seems like they're going for an aggressive push to B shot, so that they can move to hookah and get B. The spike's going to be carried by... Nobody's picking up spike yet. What is this? What's going on? Nobody picked up spike.
No, it's not about picking up the spike. It's about, right now they're trying to, attacker side, they're trying to play a default. And if they get any kind of pick at any point, they're going to take control of it, and then they'll worry about spike.
Okay, that's a pretty cool tactic.
Spike is your priority. Good. Spike is your priority, but that's not the main priority, or maybe that's not the only priority. Having the specific control, like I said at the beginning of the stream, having that specific control is very important. Because right now, when they went to hookah, if they had the spike to themselves,
they would drop it.
If they took the duel and if they lost, and bam, you drop.
But you see over here, WCC faked them out at hookah making them think that they're all at they're all at B, but actually they only have Cry and Raiden at the B, while the rest of the team was at A. So making the ZXT to move to B, move to A. Sorry, and Raiden takes on Blood. Let's see if that move. Oh, Raiden takes down Recall. Omen takes down Raiden. Omen takes down Rainman also, and Killswitch takes on CC. Seems like it's 2v1 now. Killswitch takes down D4 Dreamer replies by taking out Killswitch, but Omen's still alive, and the Spike's been planted, so game over. Or it's 12-14. This could be it. This could be it. This is match point. This could be it. This could be the last nail on the coffin. The last ride. They're gonna kick. If they lose this, then WCC actually have kicked the bucket, and that is it. Game over. I'm gonna say last round was pretty genius of WCC to fake out at hookah and be waiting at A, but unfortunately they could not capitalize on that opportunity. As we can see over here, ZXT moving up to hookah again. Oh, WCC fell for the bait, and Cry takes down Recall. Spike's been dropped. Omen got a spike. Omen's moving into A as they faked out. They faked out at the hookah. Seems like the
ZTX, they have a lot of things to show up their sleeve. And
Yeah.
that's what's happening right now.
Yeah, true. D4 Dreamer made a big push and went through hookah and took down Cry, while CC just resurrected Recall. STC takes down. Oh, Omen takes down STC, and they faked them out again. A double fake to B to A and now back to B. It's a 4v2. Let's see if they can clutch this. But Rainman and CC, Rainman takes on CC. It's a 3v2 now, and Blood takes on Rainman. Rainman takes on Omen. Blood takes down Killswitch, and attackers are one. Game over. GG. That's it. And ZTX whooped. ZTX actually whooped WCC. Send them back to school. No, send them back to school. It was ruthless, calculated, mechanical, cold. You can say it was cold. Literally, even though they were fighting in a desert town, the atmosphere must have been frigid because that was precise, like a scalpel. It was amazing to watch that. I'm very surprised that WCC got their asses handed back.
Yeah, look who's talking.
Yeah, I know.
I told you.
I know.
If you want to like come up against this, what can I say, Valorant, you have to be very ready about it. Like these guys are really good seniors. So yeah. So
Correct.
ZTX won.
Yeah, GG. I mean, it was totally unexpected. WCC, I don't think they were prepared for such a well calculated move. Maybe their last win made them really confident. All right, now we're gonna call in the captains and have a little chat with them and see how they're doing and what's up with them. So the ZTX IGL is here. Recall.
Hello,
So
Recall, how you doing? How you doing?
Recall?
হ্যাঁ
Yeah, how you doing,
How
man?
you feeling?
yeah I'm good. সমস্যা নেই।
So হ্যাঁ আপনার like কেমন লাগলো?
ভালোই লাগলো। আজকে তো আমার জায়গাটা ডিফল্ট ভাই খেয়ে দিছে। তো উনি হচ্ছে ম্যানচেস্টার ইউনাইটেডের ফ্যান, তো ইউরোপা লিগ থেকে বাদ হইয়া একটু রাগ ঝাড়ি।
Okay. কিন্তু ভাই আপনি ফিনিক্স নিছেন, আমি তো অলওয়েজ দেখি যে আপনি লাইক সোভা, আজকে ফিনিক্স দিয়ে কোলাটেরালও তুললেন অনেক ভালো।
আমাদের টিমের রোল কিছু চেঞ্জ হয়েছে। আমাদের শুরুর দিকে কিছু ডিফারেন্ট সেটআপ ছিল, যেহেতু গেমটাই নতুন এখনো আমরা অনেক কিছু কি বলবো ট্রাই আউট করতেছি, এক্সপেরিমেন্ট করতেছি। সো ওই সাইড থেকে এখন আমি ফিনিক্সটা ট্রাই আউট করতেছি, বাকি এজেন্টগুলো।
টেস্টিং ডিফারেন্ট ওয়াটার্স। সো রিকল ভাই, আপনাকে একটা জিনিস জিজ্ঞেস করি, ভ্যালোরেন্ট এখানে লাইক এজেন্ট আছে, এজেন্টের ডিফারেন্ট ইয়ে আছে, এবিলিটি আছে, এমন না যে সবার কাছে ফ্ল্যাশ আছে বা কাছে ফায়ার পাওয়ার আছে বা সামথিং। সো আপনি কি এটা বলবেন যে রোল হিসেবে আপনার এজেন্টটাও সেম হওয়া উচিত হবে বা সামথিং? আমি জাস্ট টু লেট দ্য ভিউয়ার্স নো, এর জন্য জিজ্ঞেস করলাম। আপনি কি সেটা মনে করেন?
এখানে আসলে যেহেতু তুমি যেটা বললা যে আসলে কি বলবো যে পার্টিকুলার এজেন্টের কাছে পার্টিকুলার অ্যাবিলিটি, তো ওইটা তোমাকে ব্যালেন্স করে পিক করতে হবে যে রোল অনুযায়ী। যেমন ডুয়েলিস্টদের কাছে কিন্তু ওদের এমন অ্যাবিলিটি দেওয়া যেটা দিয়ে তুমি লাইক পুশ করতে পারবা, সাইড ক্যাপচার
Yes.
করতে পারবা, ঠিক আছে। আবার সাপোর্ট হিরোদের কাছে যেগুলো তোমার সেন্টিনেল কিংবা কন্ট্রোলার, ওরা কিন্তু আবার ওই টাইপের অ্যাবিলিটি না। সো ওই অনুযায়ী 5টা এজেন্ট তোমাকে অবশ্যই ব্যালেন্স করতে হবে, তাহলে আই গেস আউটকামটা ভালো আসবে। এন্ড অবভিয়াসলি রোল অনুযায়ী এজেন্টটা থাকবে হবে।
এন্ট্রি ফ্র্যাগার অবভিয়াসলি ডুয়েলিস্ট ট্রাই করবে।
ডুয়েলিস্ট মানেই হচ্ছে তোমার হ্যাঁ,
Yes.
যেটা দেখে আসছে যে ডুয়েলিস্টরা আসলেই এন্ট্রি হিসেবে খেলতেছে, ঠিক আছে। আর
Or else
ম্যাক্সিমাম
it
টাইম
would be
তোমার
baiting.
সেন্টিনেল কন্ট্রোলাররা তোমার খেলতেছে হচ্ছে সাপোর্ট।
জেনে খুব ভালো লাগলো টু বি অনেস্ট। WCC কে তো এখন স্কুলে পাঠিয়ে দিলেন, আপনার কোনো টিপস আছে বা অ্যাডভাইস আছে? বা at least
ডাব্লিউসিসির সাথে আমাদের আগে কয়েকটা ম্যাচ হয়েছিল, তো ওইখান থেকে আমরা বুঝতে পারছি যে কিভাবে আসলে, যেহেতু বললাম যে নতুন সিন, যত টিমের সাথে খেলবো আস্তে আস্তে ওদের খেলার স্টাইলটা বুঝতে পারবো। বিকজ দিস ইজ নট সিএস, সিএস এ অনেক বছর ধরে খেলে আসছি, টিমগুলো সম্পর্কে জানা আছে। এখন কিন্তু আস্তে আস্তে এখানে খেলা সম্পর্কে জানতে হয়, বিকজ অনেক অনেক কমিউনিটি থেকে প্লেয়ার আসছে, লাইক ফোর্টনাইট প্লেয়ার আছে এখানে, আমি দেখছি কোড প্লেয়ার আছে, পাবজি প্লেয়ার আছে, অনেক জায়গা থেকে খেলতে আসছে। ওদের মেন্টালিটিটাও ভাবে করে বুঝতে হবে আই গেস। যারা নতুন ভাবে কমিউনিটির দিকে যারা শিফট করতেছে, তাদের আসলে ওইটা নিয়ে কাজ করতে, টিমের মেন্টালিটি নিয়ে কাজ।
লাইক ডিফারেন্ট জায়গা থেকে প্লেয়ার্স আসতেছে, এর জন্য লাইক অ্যাটমসফিয়ারটাও ডিফারেন্ট হইতেছে, ম্যাটটাও অনেক ধরনের হইতেছে, ভ্যারাইটিও অনেক হচ্ছে। তো আপনাদের কিপ আপ করতে কিরকম হবে? লাইক আপনারা কি মনে করেন, অনেক কষ্ট হবে বা সামথিং?
মোটামুটি কষ্ট হচ্ছে, বিকজ একটু স্লো পেস গেম তো, বাট দেখি আমরা অ্যাডপ্ট করে নিচ্ছি আর কি যতটুকু পারি। বাট আমার টিমমেট গুলো আই গেস আমি লাকি যে আমার টিমমেট গুলো ভালো পাইছি। ওরা ম্যাক্সিমাম সিএস ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ড
জিজ্ঞেস করতেছিলাম। জেনে
হুম,
ভালো লাগে। না, আমি জাস্ট জিজ্ঞেস করতে চাইছিলাম যে আপনি আপনার আপনি হচ্ছিলেন আইজিএল, আপনি টিমকে বিল্ড করার ট্রাই করতেছেন। ইটস লাইক আপনি এখানে জাস্ট চেস খেলতেছেন প্রপারলি অ্যান্ড প্রপার চেকমেট দেওয়ার ট্রাই করতেছেন। এখন আপনার টিমমেটরা যদি সেটা ওইটা অনুযায়ী মোবিলাইজ না করতে পারে, তাহলে আপনার জন্য অনেক, বলতে গেলে কি হবে, প্যাচ যাবে আর কি, সোজা কথা। কিন্তু আপনার কি এটা মনে হয় যে আপনার টিমমেটরা কি আপনার এক্সপেকটেশন কিপ আপ করতে পারতেছে, নাকি কি অনেক সময় পারে না? দ্যাটস ওকে, সবাই টপ নচ পারফর্ম করে না সব সময়।
হ্যাঁ, ওইটার প্লাস পয়েন্টে হচ্ছে আমার টিমের বাকি 4জন যে আছে, বাকি 5জন, লাইক আমরা এখন 6 ম্যান স্কোয়াড, সো এই 5জনই সিএস ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ড থেকে আসছে। সো আই গেস ওদের জন্য শুটিংটা ইজি হচ্ছে, ওদের কাছে সেটা আমার, বাট অ্যাবিলিটিটা আই গেস যে কম্বোগুলা, ওইগুলো আসলে আমাদের নতুন করে শিখতে হবে, বিভিন্ন প্রফেশনাল সিন থেকে এগুলো শিখতে হবে, প্রফেশনাল স্ট্রিম দেখতে হবে, টুর্নামেন্টগুলো দেখতে হবে। ওইখান থেকে আই গেস আমি বলবো যে আমি একটু লাকি যে সিএস প্লেয়ার হিসেবে পাইছি, যারা সিএস খেলে আসছে অলরেডি।
লয়াল টু CS:GO ফরএভার। এই আর কি ভাই। তো এই আর কি ভাই, আপনার ম্যাচ দেখে অনেক ভালো লাগলো। ZTX সেই খেলছে অস্থির, আর আপনি একজন আইজিএল, ইউ আর অ্যান ইন্সপিরেশন জাস্ট লাইক ম্যান্টিস ইজ টু মি। সো ইয়া, থ্যাঙ্কস আ লট। ম্যাচ থেকে আমি অনেক কিছু শিখতে পারছি। And to all those viewers who are out there, if you guys enjoyed this video, yeah, sure, go ahead, like this whole thing, and I'll see you guys. Me and Tyga, both of us will see you guys tomorrow. A match between Screaming Eagle versus Team Aurora. Until then, see you later. Peace out.
Peace, guys.
Yeah, good.